Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. We're just heading over to this area just to my left here because Daggerwin wants to put some sugar beet in. A lot of people suggested in the last episode that we should grow some sugar beet because that way we can make some sugar and use the sugar in the bakery to make cakes, which is a really nice idea. We haven't done that before. But of course, to do that we would need to spend quite a bit of money and grow some sugar beet. And we haven't actually got any empty fields at the moment. They've all got crops in and they're all growing. So the only solution to that is to create a new field. We haven't got very many areas spare to do that in, but this is one area that we could do. Daggerwin, as you can see, has already started cultivating. That's his starting of the cultivation there. Looks like we've got some logs down there that we've already felled. But I was going to come over here with the tree cutting machine and start to cut some trees down, because that way we can expand this area a bit more and grow a bit more sugar beet. So at the moment we haven't got a massive area, like I say, to actually grow any sugar beet in. There's room for a small field, but the more trees I cut down, the more space we're going to have to grow sugar beet, or any crops, but in this case we're going to probably do sugar beet. So I'm going to cut a few trees down if this one falls over. And that way we'll be able to make some more space for fields, or to expand the field. We will have to get these logs sold though, otherwise they're going to be in the way. I'm not really sure which trees to take down. I'm just sort of cutting ones that look like they're in the way really at the moment. I think this island over here would be a good one to remove, because this one is kind of in the way. So I'm going to go over here, I think, and start to take some of these out. I think Daggerwin is a little premature in his cultivation, I think, because it'd be nice to get these trees cleared before he starts that, really. So I'll continue with the trees until I've got enough down that we've got a bit more space. Hopefully we can go over what he hasn't done once it's finished, when I've cut a few more trees, and then say expand the field more. But for now, yeah, like I say, I'll just get on with these tree cuttings and see how we get on.
You watch me across the room. Your glances tells me that I am doomed. Is there a way to cool you down? Just one mistake and I am out. It's my fault. I'll give you my heart. You can crush it. Moving on. I'll be on my way if you want it. I surrender to you. Yes, I am waving the white flag. I surrender to you. Yes, I am waving the white flag. Waving the white flag. I'm 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 waving the white flag, yeah. It's my fault. Moving on if you want it. I surrender to you. I'm waving the white flag. I surrender to you. Yes, I am waving the white flag. Waving the white flag. Waving the white flag. I'm waving the white flag. Waving the white flag.
Okay, there goes Daggerwin with the first load of logs. We've just been having a bit of a discussion because there's quite a lot of logs to deal with, and as a few of you have also suggested, we should possibly look into getting a shipping container. Now with the shipping container you can fill it with logs and then sell the entire container. But we're just not sure at the moment whether this map supports it, whether there's a sell point for it, or whether we have to build a sell everything sell point for it to work. I'm not sure whether we've got that mod installed. And there's also the issue of loading it onto the trailer. We have actually got a flatbed trailer. Daggerwin bought it in the previous episode. But we would need to lift the container onto the trailer somehow, which could be a bit of an issue. It's also, that trailer's got bread on it at the moment, bread pallets, which Daggerwin loaded last episode. So, yeah, we're going to need to, here it is, look. Ideally sell these in December, but it is November at the moment and the price is a bit lower than the full price, but it's not too bad. So we could possibly get these sold and then use this trailer with a container on it. So yeah, that's what we're thinking at the moment, possibly of doing. We have got a telehandler which would lift the container, I think. But yeah, it's just the issue of selling the bread at a slightly reduced price. Not too bad though. There's Daggerwin selling the first load of logs. I need the stump grinder ideally to remove those stumps, so I'll probably look at doing that. I'll use the JCB, I think it's faster. I'll leave the nut tanker there. Still need a water point really, a water fill point rather than filling from the river because it's a bit easier. Oh, and there's the first pallets of dairy products, 2 butter pallets there from the milk that we built at the end of the last episode. That's good. Nice to see that's working again. New dairy. Okay, so where is this stump grinder? I believe it'll be in the yard somewhere around here. Yeah, Daggerwin's talking about lifting the shipping container if we bought one. Okay, so Daggerwin is saying maybe we should move time on to December so that we can sell the bread at the best price. So I understand why he wants to do that. I don't like doing that, but I understand why it would increase our money that we get for the bread. Now I'm still looking for this stump grinder. I don't know where it is actually. Probably easier to have a look on the map. Can't see it. He's moving time forward now. Where did we leave it? Oh, it's not over here, is it? It might still be over here, possibly. I'm actually not sure where it is. Is it over there? Oh, there it is. Got it. Right, so it's now December, which means that the price for the bread is better. So we can transport the bread down to the sell point and get the better price for that. So I'll use the JCB to go and collect. I could get the trailer actually and sell the bread now. Then we can get that shipping container bought. Oh, we didn't spray the weeds though. This is why I don't like moving time on. Oh, well, the wheat, we can still spray them, but the weeds have grown more now. If I get this trailer on, then we'll take this to the sell point and get them sold. Dolly spun round a bit. There we go. Is that everything strapped? I think everything's strapped. Okay, so I will take this then to the sell point. So if I get turned around, this is quite a small dolly actually. It's not the easiest one on this trailer. It's quite very close, in fact, to the headboard of this trailer. There's no clearance there at all. It's not the easiest to reverse it with this dolly on, particularly. Certainly prefer the bigger dolly for this trailer. Yeah, it's completely hitting the tractor. It's because it's a cheap dolly. I know. I remember Daggerwin buying this. It's he's bought it because it's cheaper than the other one. But the downside is it's not really compatible with the trailer, with the well, the trailer and the tractor. But I think we should be okay. Not ideal though. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, Daggerwin's just bought, I think, the container now. Hopefully he's going to bring the telehandler, yes he is. And we will get these bread pallets sold, and then we'll load up the container onto this trailer. So it's a good job we bought this trailer, because otherwise we would have no way of transporting the container. So this works out quite well actually. Sorghum crop is growing. That's going pretty quick actually. I forget how quick sorghum grows. I always thought it was quite a slow crop, but actually I think it's almost the same speed as oats. Oats is the fastest crop, I believe, but sorghum might be about the same. Well, we should get a decent price for these bread pallets, and now they're at the best possible price of, I think it's £3,200 each, so that's really good. This should be a big financial boost, which we'll need to buy this sugar beet harvester if we go down that route. Just want to make sure they all sell. They're not all going to stay in the trigger. That's annoying. So we don't know the total amount we got, but we've got 53,000 for the first one and 27,100 for the second one, plus an 8,800 environmental score bonus. Okay, so the container will be up here. He's bought a yellow container, and that needs lifting onto this trailer. So where am I going to put this trailer? It needs to be somewhere not in the way. Probably up here. That should work. We want the doors though on the. Make sure the doors are at the back of the trailer, not at the front. I think the door is at that end, isn't it? Turn it around. I think he's realised. It's right on the limits of that telehandler, I think, weight wise. I probably should, if I park the other way around on this side, near the workshop side, it would have been alright actually. But never mind. Or would it? No, maybe I should have turned around. Then it would have been alright. That's it. So I should strap it on, I think, once it's landed. Is it on? It's a little bit off, but no, it's fine. That should be fine. So we'll take this to the tree area where we've just been felling those trees, and then we'll load the logs into the container. The only question now is, do we have a sell point that supports selling an entire container? I don't know. I'm not sure. If we don't, we may have to buy an additional sell point. Hopefully this one will. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not convinced it will. I think we may have to sort something out with that different sell point, but anyway, for now we'll take this up to the area where we're taking the trees down, and we'll start to load the logs into the container. I know when I last did this, I was using obviously super strength, and it was really easy, just throw the logs into the container. I'm guessing we're going to have to do it with the front loader now, because we can't pick the logs up by hand, apart from the small ones. So this is going to take quite a bit of time, I imagine. Also, the logs are not the right length, are they? That's another thing. When you're doing a container load, you're supposed to do long logs, aren't you? To fill the container. There you go, Daggerwin's open doors. So I will leave that there. And Daggerwin's going to start to load it. There we go. Wrong length, yeah. So the target length is 12 metres, and yeah, I've been cutting them to 8 metres. That's a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. Never mind. Right, so to help Daggerwin, I'm going to, I guess, go on the telehandler, go and get the other log fork, which is at the yard, I hope, unless someone sold it, but I haven't. It's not the best log fork though on this one, but it should do the job. And try and help Daggerwin to load that container.
My thoughts have never been clearer. I see what you're doing to me now. They lie, they steal, they fooled us. Deep down I probably knew this. I think I will be holding on to the one thing that I know is stronger. Love is blind and no one's perfect. Platinum seems so shallow, 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 shallow. But you are bright white gold. They made a
Okay, so we're getting this container pretty full now, actually. They've all fitted. I've been getting a few from down the hill as well, the ones we cut quite a few episodes back. But I am having issues with this log fork, as always. It's not the best one. It doesn't like picking up the small logs, and it doesn't like picking up more than one at a time either. It just doesn't seem to grab them very well. I think I've got it now, maybe. Enough to get it to the container, hopefully. No, still drops it. Yeah, it needs two forks, not the other one. The one for the front loader is fine, but this telehandler one just doesn't like it at all. No, still can't get it. It's really annoying because you get it done in no time with the front loader. That's it. No, it's still not got it. Yeah, so you can see why we don't like this log fork. It's not easy. It's a shame there isn't one like this for the telehandler. Why can't we just fit the front loader one to the telehandler? Daggerwin's going to do it because it's just impossible. You just can't do it with this telehandler one. It's useless. See, straight away with that one. Right, so we've got a lot of stumps to remove. So I'm assuming Daggerwin wants to go and sell the container if it sells. He's gone to get that one as well. So while he does that, I will get on the John Deere and I will get the stump grinder and we'll remove the stumps from that area, ready to turn it into a field. And while I do that, I'm sure we'll find out whether or not Daggerwin is able to sell that load of container wood. My theory is that it possibly won't be able to because I'm not sure if this map supports it. But with the addition of a sell everything sell point, it should work, because sell everything, the name suggests, should sell everything. So yeah, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work, but it's just a bit frustrating. So it means we probably won't be able to do it today, unless of course we close the server down and install the mod and rejoin, unless we do already have it installed, but I don't think we do. Daggerwin deals with all the mods and stuff on this server, he runs the server, so I'm just sort of not sure, but the chickens have run out of space for the eggs as well. It's another job that needs doing. That's because we've skipped an extra day, which, like I said, I don't like doing. But Daggerwin wants to do it, and I understand his reason for wanting to do that as well. So otherwise we'd not get as much money for those bread pallets, which is a shame when we've put all the effort in to making them. But yeah, like I say, I'll get on with doing some stump grinding now, and we'll see whether Daggerwin can sell that load of container wood.
go build a better tomorrow. For you, I'd make it a rainbow. I think I will be holding on to the one thing that I know is stronger. Love is blind and no one's perfect. Platinum seems so shallow, 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 shallow. But you were bright white gold. With you by my side, I'm not worried. I think we'll be able to find ourselves again. Blank expressions, empty words. Nothing can keep me away from you. I think I will be holding on to the one thing that I know is stronger. Love is blind and no one told us. Platinum seems so shallow, 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 shallow. But you were bright white gold.
Okay, so I didn't realise that the container wasn't full. I assumed it was full probably because we used all the logs up, but actually it wasn't. So what I've decided to do is cut some more logs to make sure it's 100% full, so we're not wasting the container. We need to shut the doors, so the doors are still open. Which is which key? How did Daggerwin open the doors? He was, there we go, closed door. Brilliant, okay, so that's shut now. Right, so I will take this down to the cell area and we will see if we can sell this or not. I'm not holding out too much hope though. I have a feeling this map is not compatible with container selling, but we will find out. It may have been updated, of course, since we started this series. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not holding out too much hope about this. Is it this sell point or is it the sawmill? I don't think it's this one. So is it the sawmill then? Or is it somewhere else? But I don't think, yeah, like I say, I don't think this map's going to be compatible with it. As far as I'm aware, the sawmill is just for loose logs, not for containers. And if this doesn't take it, it means we're going to have to get this everything sell point somewhere. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. There is a... where's the trigger? Let's put the trigger on. There we go. No. Okay, so that's a bit disappointing, but not unexpected. I think we're going to have to get the sell everything sell point. Okay, so yeah, I've just asked Daggerwin, it definitely isn't on the server, so it's going to have to be a job for next time, that unfortunately. But still, it's something to look forward to in the next episode. We'll be selling that container hopefully once we've got the sell everything mod on. What can I do now? We've got the Daggerwin wants to finish this field today, so we do need to do that. But there are these logs which are in the way, so they need to be loaded onto the trailer. So I'll have to use Massey Ferguson. Now these are cut to the wrong length, so I did change it to 12 metres for the container, and of course now they need to go on this trailer, which is not 12 metres, so that's a bit annoying. But yeah, what I'll do then, I'll just continue loading this trailer up with oversized logs, far too big, and I suppose we could get a second container, but until we've sold the first one I think that's probably a bit risky. So I think we'll probably just put them on this trailer for now. We know we can sell them on that trailer. There's two more long ones here, and then I'll just get the small ones thrown on by hand, I think. So I'll get on with that, and then we'll get this field finished, I think. have one completed field, finally. And this was to plant with sugar beet, if you can remember that far back to the beginning of the episode. It's amazing how everything just takes so long. Just planning to plant one field of sugar beet has ended up taking the entire episode, and we haven't even planted it. We've only made the field. But never mind, because next time we'll be able to get that planted. I don't think we're going to have time to do it all today, because it'll need rolling as well. But Daggerwin's done the soil sampling, and I've obviously finished creating the field now, so we've got a reasonable sized field with some trees left over. We'll probably leave the trees. As Daggerwin said, it looks a bit nicer having the trees there. Nothing wrong with having a few trees here and there. Adds a bit of interest, and obviously if it was in real life it's good for nature as well, so yeah, we'll leave the trees. Anyway, this cultivator can now go back in the shed, where we need it again for now, not for today anyway. And then the next job will be planting that field, but I think we'll probably do that next time, like I say, because we've spent the entire episode just clearing the trees really, and preparing the field. But this is the plants we're going to be needing for the next job. So I'll put that on now, ready to go. But I think, I'll check with Daggerwin, but I think that'll probably be it for today, and then next time we'll do the planting. Yeah, so I've just asked Daggerwin, he said he will be planting it next time, along with hopefully selling that container load of wood as well. But I'll just show you here. This is the field that we've just created. Bit of a weird shape, I know, that's a bit weird there. Maybe if we take these trees down, there's a rock there, but if we took these down here, we'll be able to extend across here, and then it was a bit more weird, less weird, without that indentation there. So that's probably what we'll do in the future. Also here we could take some trees down too and level that edge off. But this is just an initial field. We've managed to create, we can see the area here which we've expanded. This would be all trees otherwise, but because of what we've done today, we've managed to include that area there, so that's a lot better. So yeah, overall not a bad field size that, and that's going to be a sugar beet field eventually for making into cakes, but that's quite a long way down the line I think. Anyway, we'll leave the episode there for now. Really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.